2015 has seen American Tim Smyczek's popularity on the rise, in no small part to a stunning match against Rafael Nadal in the second round of the Australian Open earlier this year. Although losing in an agonising fifth set, the match was one of the highlights of the tournament.
I learned a couple things. It was really neat for me to see him fight so hard, because I knew he wasn't feeling well, he wasn't playing well, but he still, he found a way, which is really cool. That's why he's one of the best, the game has ever seen. It was great for me to feel like I played a high level of tennis for, over 4 hours. I think hopefully, the next time I'm deep in a third set or a fifth set, that I can really draw on that experience.
He played a great match. He was not impressed of Nadal at all. He just went there in center court night match. He really enjoyed, and he was close.
Guy is a very, very solid player, and he's around for many, many years, and it was a pleasure to see him do that well, but unfortunately he couldn't go all the way.
Taking one of the greatest players to the limit can only serve as further inspiration for the 27-year-old as he continues to try and make headway.
I think for me it's there's no shortage of motivation. There's a lot of room for improvement, so it's easy to see the differences between my game and the top guys, so kind of provides something for me to shoot for, and always, there are always areas of my game to improve.
At 5'9" tall, Smyczek isn't the archetypal modern player, but what he lacks in size, he more than makes up for in intelligence and skill. He's a player you'd probably rather avoid in the draw.
He's got a game style where he has to work, he has to run a lot, he has to work for points, and it's a real credit to him that he's been able to keep plugging away, and he's achieving things that he's doing.
He's such a fighter. He's so calm on the court through all adversity. He's really just calm and understands what's in front of him. He's a really smart player, one of the smarter players out there, I think.
I'm around him a lot. I know that he works very hard, and at tennis he does everything the right way, and it's starting to show.
I feel like he's a very talented player. He moves incredibly well, and I think that if he can keep progressing the way he's going, he's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with.
In order for me to be a good tennis player, I have to do things a little differently than your prototypical tennis player these days. So there's been a bit of a learning curve over the last couple of years for me to figure out the right brand of tennis for me to play, and so still learning, but I think it's going well.
He turned pro in 2006, and there's one aspect of the game Smyczek relishes above all others.
My favorite part of being a professional tennis player is competing. I think that if I wasn't a tennis player, I would have had to find some other way to compete. It's just part of my nature. I enjoy setting goals and working hard, and really just being out on a tennis court and battling.
Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, all the magic of Monte Carlo. And local resident Milos Raonic takes us on an exclusive tour of the glamorous principality. Don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com for your 24/7 breaking news, and talk with us on Facebook and Twitter in English and Spanish. See you next week.